Hi. Hey, it's Friday, and this is the last lesson I am doing. We're going to have kind of an easy day, I hope. That gives everybody a chance to catch up if you missed anything during the week. I want you to get out your yellow math folder. We've already done a number talks for the number 2, okay? And we've already done the first 2 pages. The page with the pizza on it, the page with the rainbow tracing. We always like them to trace first, because then it helps them when they go to make their numbers by themselves. This page is very easy, so I'm going to go over it very quickly. This is a type of page that we would use for a homework packet. But again, we're not doing homework packets because everything we're doing this year is homework, right? All the work you're doing at home. All right, so it says to color 2. So color both of them, right? This one says to color 2, but there's 1, 2, 3. Are you going to color them all? No, I'm going to cross one off just so I don't forget. I tell the kids when I go over directions, because sometimes they're just coloring away. They just kind of think it's a coloring page, and then they forget about the counting. So if you let them go through an X them out first, then they won't forget. Color 2, we've got the turtles. I don't want to color them all, so I'm going to X one out. Practice writing 2 in each box. All right, now you're going to trace these first. Anytime you see anything dotted, that means to trace. So I start here. I curve up like a rainbow, slant down and straight on the bottom. Okay, and then you try to make your own. Please, please, please use pencil. I did tell you guys that last time, and I saw lots of crayons. The reason why, of course, is because if they make a backwards one, they can fix it. So the poem, again, is come up and around. So you come up and make a rainbow. You slant down. The ones that they're showing you really aren't slanted, but that's really how you should do it. And a straight line on the bottom. Okay, so the poem goes around, down, and back. Watch what you do as you make the number 2. Now, I would always let my child give it a try. If it's crazy and doesn't look anything like a 2, and you can tell they're having a really, really hard time, then go ahead and use a highlighter, or go ahead and dot another one. So you just, repeat what they're doing, but then let them trace it. We just want them to be successful. So I would rather you give them a little help. So I don't have my highlighter, so I'm going to use a yellow crayon and have them be successful, have them do a good job, okay? So, if they end up like this, look like an S, then I would make them fix them. If they were totally backwards, I would make them fix them. But, for the most part, it is just practice, and they're going to just get better and better and better. Okay, now after that practice, now they can do this one. And this is pretty self-explanatory also. You're going to trace. Please use pencil. What do I have in my hand? Do I have a marker? No. Do I have a crayon? Nope. And remember, again, pencil grip. Not like a hammer. Okay, I'm not going to hold it like this and make it loosey-goosey. Whoops, I just dropped mine. I have another one right here. All right, I'm going to pinch it with these 3 fingers. That's called the pencil grip. Okay, and now I'm going to try it. Now, 2s, of course, they're not as easy as 1. So, and I do want them to try to use a line. So if they make a 2 like this, parents, I do want you to tell them, no, that looks okay, but we want you to come up and touch the top, slant down all the way to the bottom. And if you need to, maybe you can make them a starting dot. Okay, a starting dot would just be not really at the top. It comes down because it needs to make that rainbow. So then I come up and touch and say the poem. Around, down, and back. Watch what you do as you make the number 2. Now, I had room for 1, 2, 3, but see how I put a little space in the middle? We don't want to squash them. I don't want you to try to fit 10 in there. Okay, now this is how you spell. T-W-O spells 2. Now, I just noticed that they're making the T short, and we start ours at the top. So I'm just going to fix that. It's not that big of a deal, but I'm going to fix it. We're going to be doing T in a few weeks, so they'll get that. And I'm going to put my finger down and put a little space here. And then I'm going to write T, W, O. All those are pretty easy letters, okay? I'm going to put another space, T, W, O. We don't want to squash our letters or our words, all right? Now it says color 2. Those are stars. Okay, only color 2, please. Don't color them all. This is not just a coloring star page. It's a math page. We're working on numbers. If you want to X these 2 out, you can. Okay. And then it says fill in the 10 frame. When we use the 10 frames, we're using counters, and the counters are circles, so they really just need to. Somebody last week, they thought it was, writing numbers, and the number was 1, so they put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No, it says fill in the 10. I guess that's misleading, isn't it? It says fill it in. You're just making 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and you can color those 2. Circle only the 2s. This is like a 2 hunt, kind of like the activity you did on Seesaw. Just going to find the 2s. I'm going to find all the 2s, okay? And I don't want to do them all because I want you to look for some. I only want you to do those 2 pages, boys and girls. I don't want you to do too much. Since I have this marker sitting here, I'm going to put a star on it. And then really, you don't have to take these apart and take pictures of both of them. Okay, you decide which one you like better, and you can send me a picture of one or the other, because I really just want to know. If I get this picture, I know that you watched the video, because you know what pages to do, right? Okay, and that was a short lesson. That was only 6 minutes. And then next week, we're going to have to go back and do the last 2 pages. So those are the ones that are just a little bit harder. So we'll probably go over the 10 frame again and do a quick little number talks, and they'll be ready, and then we're going to go on to the next number next week. It doesn't take us long to get through the 1 through 5, but then it does and it doesn't. It's probably longer than you think because we actually get pretty involved and we do a lot of work with each number. All right, bye-bye, happy Friday.